Welcome to a new episode of Girl, Geek, and the Gay. The shit.
The shit.
It's that kind of day already.
Why aren't you talking correctly today?
Every day. What do you mean?
You said waffles.
I did try to order waffles at
You said
Starbucks.
everything waffle at Starbucks.
That sounds good though.
They should have it, right?
Well, like they should have a waffle. It doesn't have to be an everything waffle. That sounds weird. But a waffle sounds
He
good.
said everything waffle.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like a little toasted waffle that you
And the
just
guy
dip.
was like, "Did you say everything waffle?"
I mean,
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
look, it's
The
a thing,
show?
okay? It
Yeah.
used to be a thing, at least.
Doesn't like
Mandela
Dunkin'
effect.
Donuts? Doesn't like Dunkin' Donuts sell like waffle bits or something?
Damn.
I feel like there's a waffle place, like a little chunk of waffle that gets sold somewhere. No, it's just me. Mandela
Yeah.
effect.
That sounds
Welcome
good.
to a new episode of Girl, Geek, and the Gay, the show that takes more breaks than a McDonald's ice cream machine.
You know they fixed that now. They don't really go down.
Yes,
they
they
don't
fucking
break
do.
down as
You
much
know.
as they. Wait, where do you
Girl.
live? Maybe that's why.
Hacienda Heights.
Yeah, they
There's
don't
a
care.
fucking one. It sucks. Like I went and they're just like, no.
Their
we don't.
franchises
It
too,
doesn't
so
work.
they probably don't care to. They probably just shut it down. But there was like this big old. There was like a documentary or something we saw that explained why they break down and why they couldn't fix it most of the time.
Oh, yeah.
because they're like specially designed for only the people who could fix it.
Yeah,
It's-
and they self-clean.
Yeah, yeah. Well, yeah. Well, they sell. So it was made by the company, and the company only worked with a specific other company to maintain them, and then that specific other company actually belonged to the original company. So it was just a way of them making money off themselves because they're franchises most of the time. So yeah, it's crazy.
I am Jose.
Hi.
To my left is the beautiful Jaime.
Hello.
And, of course, the never-missing Megan.
Hey.
You with us?
Yep.
You ready?
Yep.
Should we start over?
No. Fucking sorry.
How you guys doing today?
For an hour.
I am doing good. I cleaned out my my nasal systems.
Go
I can
on.
breathe now. Yeah, you should really try it, Megan, sometime. I like your lipstick, by the way. Matches your shirt.
Thank you.
It's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right.
How are you, Megan?
I'm
This
good.
rude ass.
I don't know. Jose's off today. It's
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a little bit.
We haven't done this in a little bit. Maybe that's why.
Yeah.
fine. No.
Yeah.
No, that's exactly it. It's been forever. I forgot how to do this.
Yeah, a little bit.
I don't talk a lot when it comes to my work.
Yeah, like you don't communicate with people is what you're
Yeah,
saying.
it's
Oh,
great.
okay, got you.
Like-
Yeah.
I just do my job silently.
Yeah.
I don't have to talk to other humans.
I mean, that's cool sometimes. Yeah. I guess I'm a lot more I'm half and half more than I think I am.
I don't understand how you're able to do customer service because
And
you
hate
can't.
people.
No, you just can't hide your expressions
The good thing is that most of it is not
face to face.
face to face anymore. And a lot of it's not me like doing the customer service now. It's more like I'm, helping people, giving people tips, suggestions, ideas.
What kind of job do you have?
I might not be the right person for this. But then again, my team's doing the best. So just saying. No, but I'm a lot more introverted than I think. I think in person also I become a whole different person, than what I do behind like doors, I would say. My doors. So yeah, that's how I can do it.
All right.
How are you, Jose?
I'm okay. So I almost died the other day.
Oh, of course.
Actually,
You're
I
a
didn't
man.
almost die. Like I didn't even get hurt, but I had picked up my container, right, and I'm driving to where I'm supposed to drop it off, and at some point, the brake hose just apparently came off, so that
Jesus.
automatically puts the container in, like it sets off the brakes on them.
Oh, okay.
Right. I'm going 70 miles per hour on the freeway.
Damn.
And all of a sudden, the brakes on my container are on. So the container starts fishtailing from lane to lane.
What the fuck?
And I have to try to get from... And I had just gotten to like a merger.
Yeah.
So I have to move over like 4 lanes to get to a shoulder.
Oh.
And thankfully, I didn't hit anybody.
Whoa.
But when it happened, I got a phone call, right?
From your company?
No, from a friend.
Oh.
I'm the only one awake at these times, so
Oh.
people call me because they're like, hey, I can't sleep either.
I can talk to Jose.
Yeah.
Yeah, got it.
So my phone goes off, and I answered the phone, and I said something along the lines of, "Hey, I'll call you right back." Right? So I pulled over. I went, figured out what was wrong, changed the air hose,
Yeah.
and then like I call my friend back, and she's like, "Hey," and I'm like, "What's up?" And she goes, "You just like right now when you answered, you said, hey, hey, I'm about to die. I'll call you back later.'"
What the fuck?
And I was like, "That's not what I remember."
What the heck?
So yeah, that was where I went.
No. Wait, so you answered the phone and you actually said something like that,
yeah.
but you just didn't remember what you
No,
said?
I thought I said, "Hey, let me call you back."
Oh.
But apparently I was just like, "Hey, I'm about to die. I'll call you back in a bit."
No. That's crazy.
And then what's funny is like the next day, my mom called, right?
Yeah.
And she woke me up. I was dead asleep. She calls
Yeah.
me and she wakes me up.
Stop using the dead word.
Well, she calls me and wakes me up, and she's like, "Hey, I just wanted to make sure you were okay because I had a dream that something terrible happened to you."
What the fuck? Stop.
And I'm like, "I'm fine. Like, let me sleep." That night on my way to work, I'm in the traffic circle, right?
Okay.
And I'm about to get off on my exit,
Mm-hmm.
and some jackass just decides not to stop.
Wow.
I came inches from hitting him, Jaime.
What the heck?
Like inches.
Damn. You gotta be more careful right now.
I didn't
apparently.
even do nothing.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying like you got. I guess maybe being more careful is the wrong word. Be more cautious of other stuff that's going on around you. Then yeah, it's pretty intense. I'm scared for you. Stop. Okay.
Yeah, so this might be the last show.
No, don't say that. Why would you say that? Stop.
We don't know, man.
Stop it. Don't say that. That's terrible.
But other than that, been sleeping a lot.
That's good.
Sleep is
Sleep's
great.
good. Yeah.
It's hot.
Yeah.
I don't-
Yeah. Don't want to do anything.
Yeah, there's air conditioning in my bedroom, so
feel you.
just go in my
Yeah.
bedroom and go to sleep.
Yeah. I feel like that's
Sorry,
welcome.
guys.
Welcome. It's okay.
Sorry.
I feel like that's the unfortunate part about the weather is just like it's hot, so it doesn't make you want to do anything. Like even if you go for a walk, it's like you're just hot,
Yeah.
walking and sweating, So
None
it's
of
just
that
not
sounds
fun.
pleasant.
No, and I get hot really easily. I mean, I'm hot
There
right
you
now.
go.
I'm hot right now, and it's cooler in here than it is outside, even though it's not as warm as it's been at least outside. So, yeah, I've been walking a lot. You know that. Still been playing Pikmin quite a bit. That's my life now, Pikmin. Nothing else has gone on. Work's been crazy. I'm gonna be working with another person as well, so that's gonna be interesting. I'm excited about that.
We've heard you're a people person.
Yeah. So I guess we'll see what happens. But besides that, everything's been chill. Aside from the weather, that's the only thing. And we can't even complain that much here because we're only getting like 80, 90 degrees. But up in like Fresno, because I communicate with a lot of coworkers from Fresno, they're like at 110, and just all the time. So
Have you guys been talking about the weather this whole time?
Yeah, the entire time.
Nice.
well, we talked about how he almost died. Then we started talking about the weather.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good times.
That's how conversation flows here.
Yes, we travel.
Been playing State of Decay. Like, I swear, man, that game is just fucking addicting, and I gotta stop. But I watched Day Shift.
That's the one with Snoop Dogg, right?
Yes.
And I saw a trailer for it, and I was like, I'm gonna watch this, but I didn't watch it. Sorry.
I watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. How was
How
it?
did you feel?
I felt like it was because it's not something I'm just gonna really dive deep into.
Yeah.
I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
I thought it was like
Same.
a fun movie to watch. Like,
Oh, it was a movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Like, sometimes you just kind of want to, nothing to watch. You just kind of want to watch something. And
Yeah.
it was fun. At
That's
the end,
cool.
I felt like it was great. It was funny. I had a good time. And that's what I expect from a movie like that.
Cool. I thought it was gonna be like a mockumentary, almost like
A mockumentary about them hunting vampires?
Yeah, but a mockumentary,
Yeah, I
right? Because
guess.
it's fake.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I mean, like you watch What We Do in the Shadows, isn't that kind of the same?
Yeah.
Oh.
But
Okay. So
just-
why were you so shook?
I'm just asking.
Because it just seemed Snoop Dogg doesn't have like a great acting range in my opinion, but it would be like something like it'd be like just him being like in a reality show as Snoop Dogg the Snoop Dogg the bounty hunter.
That sounds like a cool
I would
show.
watch
That's
the
what I'm
hell out of
saying.
that.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
no, but he
There's
did a
a
great
movie.
job.
Oh, that's cool.
He was cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to watch it. I will watch it.
You should.
Cool.
Also, did you watch Sandman? Any more of the
I
than the
tried.
first episode?
No. I gave up and I watched Prey.
It's a really good. show. It's really good. They changed one of the episodes because they do it kind of the way they do it in the books, like where each episode is a chapter or two chapters will take up one episode. There was one character that they changed a lot, and it made for like one of the best TV episodes I've seen, which is he's in a cafe, right, and he's dealing with the waitress, and then he makes it just so that nobody in that cafe can either leave, and they all tell the truth, like they can't lie anymore, and it just like watching the drama build between all of these characters, and a lot of these characters are regulars at that cafe, so they all know each other, and it's really good. I wasn't a fan of a gender swap that they did in it,
Okay.
and it was because it didn't really make sense. So Jenna Coleman is in it,
Yeah.
Clara,
Yeah.
from Doctor Who, and she plays Joanna Constantine.
Oh. So
Which
it's supposed to be John Constantine?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So at first I didn't really mind the gender swap. Like I still would have preferred it to be John the way it is in the books.
Yeah.
But later we get something in the past where the Sandman meets up with well, they call him Dream, Morpheus.
Okay.
He meets Constantine's ancestor, and is still played by Jenna Coleman, but he really meets Johanna Constantine in the past. But now he meets her both in the past and in the present, and it just made no sense to me.
Oh.
But it's a really good show. My two favorite chapters are also great TV. The girl that plays Death is amazing, and
Awesome.
that's just such a great episode.
Yeah. Yeah. There was a lot of controversy about that character specifically.
Why?
Well, because
She's black.
Because she's black, or was she female in
Yes.
the comic book? Okay. Yeah, but I think it was because she was black. Specifically, from what I heard, just off the top, but it was just people being offended for
The
stuff.
first episode I didn't get through. It was boring. So
That's what I told him too.
I tried though,
Yeah.
because he was like, "You watch it like right now," and I was like, "Okay, I'll watch it right now."
Yeah.
And he's like, "You're not gonna watch it," like everything else he tells me to watch. But no, I did. I tried, and the first episode was boring. I didn't know what was going on. I was voice messaging him because I was like, "I don't know what's happening." He's like,
Yeah.
just watch it.
If you would have watched it, then you would have known what was going on.
No.
Yeah.
It was
But the
boring.
first episode basically just sets up how he gets all of his things stolen, because at some point he has to make sure he has to make a trip to hell even.
It sounds cool. I mean, look, it realistically sounds cool to me, but I think like it lost me in the first 10 minutes. I was telling him it might have been less.
You know what? I get it, because reading it actually it took me forever to get past the first chapter.
Yeah, and it kind of gives me even that Game of Thrones vibe. Like the first episode, it took me forever to get.
It took me forever to get through
Yeah.
the first season and a half,
Yeah.
or 2 seasons.
Damn,
Yeah.
you put in a lot of effort for that.
I 3 times. I watched it 3 times. And every time, the first time I fell asleep, second time I got bored, third time I fell asleep, and the
Yeah.
fourth time I did it.
Yeah.
I really did it.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yes.
Because I felt the same way about that, well, especially about the first episode, and he kept insisting that I watch it, and I was like, all right, fuck it, I'll watch it eventually and sit through the first episode. But the first episode was just such a snore, like it was like that.
It wasn't
pacing.
even at first episode. It was
just
the
that whole
first
first season.
season.
Yeah.
It was boring.
Yeah, well, so that's just the vibe that it gave me from the beginning. And then I've been meaning to go back and watch it. I haven't. I don't even know what I've done. I don't think I've watched anything.
Yeah, I mean it's a really good show, and it's getting all great reviews. And they even released a bonus episode on Friday.
Oh,
And I haven't finished it. It's split up into 2 chapters, but I haven't finished the second one. But the first one is about the cats dreaming. I think David Tennant's in the second one too.
Oh, there we go.
It's and Arthur Darvill is in the second one. He played Rory Williams in Doctor Who.
oh.
You don't know who that is?
Rory Williams was the one that married what's her name? Hold on, don't tell me.
I wasn't gonna.
River Song's daughter, right?
Yeah.
What is her
Close
name?
enough.
I can't remember River Song's. Hold on, it's on the tip of my tongue, but I can't remember what her name was. Amy Pond.
There you go.
Oh, cool. That was him, right? He was the
Yes.
Centaurian or Centennial or some shit.
Centurion.
Okay, cool. Yeah, see?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the first half is about they talk about cats dreaming of a bigger world, and how cats at one point ruled the world. And it's
Cats, like
Cats.
cats, meow.
yes.
Oh,
As opposed to
I don't know. I
Rar?
thought cat was a person.
oh, okay, yeah, got you.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, like I thought it was the name of
Like
the
a name of a
character.
person. Yeah, I get you.
No, but it's a really good show.
Cool.
And I really want to watch that second half of it, and I just haven't had a chance to.
Okay, I'll power through. I'll see what happens. If I get bored, I'm gonna come back and shoot you in the face.
Promise.
Yes.
Oh my god. So you
That's why
saw
I
Prey?
love
You
you.
said.
Yeah, I saw Prey.
What'd you think?
I enjoyed it. I really did like it. Did you watch it? Did any of you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we talked about it, didn't
okay.
we?
Yes.
Okay.
I really did enjoy it.
It's funny because I had put it for this week's show, and I was like, I'm pretty sure we talked about it already.
Yeah, it was like a whole episode. Well, we had a big
Yes.
portion of it.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
liked it a lot. I really
awesome.
did enjoy it. I like that everyone was primitive, even Predator.
Yeah.
Like how it was just more of a primitive look to him. He was skinnier, or one of the predators, I should say. I don't know what the race is called. But anyways, he was thinner. He had like more of a muscular build, like to like run. The armor was less, like the tech was less.
Yeah.
So that was really nice. But I really did enjoy it, and I like the aspect of like, we understood the Comanche speaking, so we were basically a part of the Comanche,
Yeah.
as opposed to being a part of the Frenchmen, like the people that were skinning the buffalo.
Yeah.
Bison, buffalo, right?
Buffalo?
I think they're buffalo.
He was Buffalo.
Yeah.
But as opposed to them, we couldn't understand them. We
Right.
didn't see any
Subtitles?
Like subtitles. Yeah, there was nothing. So I like being a part of the tribe, of the Comanches. So
Yeah.
I thought that was nice. And the girl was, I don't know, she was kind of weird, but she was cool. Like she was all right. And I like that they used all like Native American actors, or
Yeah.
mostly.
Yeah.
It was pretty nice. I liked it.
Nice. And you also watched Thor, right?
I did watch Thor.
What'd you think? Okay, because we were split on it, right?
We were split
on it.
Okay.
That means she hated it.
No, I liked it. I thought it was fun, surface level. Because it was more like watching it. I was like, oh, the jokes were funny, but I didn't take anything seriously. All the too many jokes like took away from a lot of serious moments that I was actually like, I wanted to feel something, but I didn't feel shit. Like, I wasn't sad for.
He cried.
I wasn't sad for Natalie Portman at all. I was like, well, like
He still
whatever.
tears up at night.
I do. No, that's not that
It
serious.
wasn't that good like that. Like it.
Like emotional now.
I felt
right?
nothing like that. Like I thought the jokes were good. I thought it was pretty funny. The beginning of it was kind of like it was hard because Chris Hemsworth is not a bad actor. But it was difficult for me to take anything he was saying seriously. And that took away from a lot of it for me, and I want to feel something for these superheroes, and I want to feel something in the movie, and all I felt was like, okay, I don't take you seriously. This too many, like, there's no deep moments, and that's what kind of threw me off about that. And granted, okay, it should be fun, but at least like in, let's say, Ragnarok, like there were moments where I was just like, I was more into it. It was more intense, and this was just, it just seemed like more kiddish, and I feel like that's where Disney's going with all this, is taking it to more of like a kid level. And then at the end, I'm like, oh, that's Love and Thunder. I was like, oh, that's Love and Thunder. My bad, bro. I was like, oh, all right. But yeah, and I don't know, fucking Voldemort over there. Like Voldemort and Joker mixed together was what's his name? Gore,
Christian Bale.
Yeah, I was like, what are you? Okay.
Oh, I love Christian Bale in this.
No, he wasn't bad. I'm just saying, like, he just reminded me of like, it
Yeah, I
wasn't
can see
that
that.
deep. Like, it was just kind of like I felt nothing. Like, there's no intenseness. There's no.
That was such a sad Belle.
Yeah, that's how sad I feel on the inside. Yes, little Belle. But it wasn't bad. Like, I mean, I don't regret watching it. I thought it was fun. Like, and it was funny. They had a
Yeah.
lot of good jokes.
Yeah.
And I like to learn about Korg. I didn't know he was like that. All the Korg.
Or male.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
know that. That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Then he was like, I like when he flicked too hard and all the clothes came off. I was like,
Same.
and then they're like, oh, I liked it. And I was like, yeah, I liked it too. I was like, me too. That was cool. Like there was like, I like jealous Stormbreaker. That was cute.
Yeah.
I thought there was gonna be more Guardians, and it did not seem like there was enough. I thought at one point they were gonna come and help, but I guess not.
Yeah.
I think Chris Pratt's the only one that even had a line in it, right?
Yeah.
Or Rocket said something at some point.
Even Nebula, she said
Drax
something
said
at that point
something
too.
too, but it was not
Very
like,
minimal, yeah.
Yeah, I thought it would be more like so. I kind of wanted to see more of their relationship, how they were getting along, because they've been together for a while. So I wanted to see that. I think my favorite part of the whole movie was Thor flying on Stormbreaker like a witch. That was great. Yeah. That was so cute. Yeah. But it was not. I don't know. There were things that I liked, but it's not something that I would be like, oh, I want to watch it again. You know? And if I do watch it again, it's because it's in the
Disney Plus.
Yeah, on the sequence that I have to watch. But
see, for me, I think if I watch it again, I'll like it more than I did the first time.
I saw it twice, but I get you. I mean, like
maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I'm not gonna pay for it again, but if it's like out, then maybe I'll watch it again. But again, it's not something that I thought had any. And I was sober. That's the fucked up part, like, and it just didn't. It didn't wow me like I thought it was going to. So I don't know. I feel like it lost a little bit of something.
I got you.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about today's show, shall we?
Let's do it.
Wait, what was your guys' thoughts? Like, what?
Oh,
I don't listen to the show.
Well, I personally liked it. I liked it a lot. I saw it twice in the movie theaters. I saw it once with Dolfo, and I saw it once by myself. So I liked it. I was entertained. I had fun with it. I did feel like when it was supposed to get dark, it got dark, like with the whole Natalie Portman thing, and there was the juxtaposition between the two, like the mood of her going through her cancer, but also the rest of the vibe when she was Thor, right, the mighty Thor. So I thought they did that really well, because even though like there was this dark undertone, like they were still trying to just all be like this positive energy through it most of the time. So there was a lot of darkness, right? There was even down to that planet that they visited, which was one of my favorite scenes.
I like the eternity. I thought that was well done.
Yeah,
it was nice to see that. Like the eternity, the way it looked.
The way it looked. Yeah, and then there was like that scene where it was just in black and white. It was in black and white. It was like Thor, Valkyrie, and other Thor. They were all together on that planet fighting, trying to get Stormbreaker out of there. I thought that was just a badass, amazing scene, personally. And so I think that's what really kept me interested, was that part of it, especially. I wish they would have used Valkyrie more, because she was Valkyrie. No, yeah, and she just looks so amazing, and I just wanted to see much more of her in this movie.
Same.
But, yeah. Also, they could have done more with the gods. Like,
yeah.
Totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Although
that was one of my
hindsight,
contrivances.
Yeah.
Although it looked really cool. I like to see all the gods together.
Yeah.
That was really nice to see. Like it just looked cool to me.
Yeah.
Zeus, they captured his essence because he's an asshole.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean,
that accent was kind of
no, I liked
crazy.
it.
Awkward.
And
he did it, I think, in like 3 different accents.
I liked it because but I like the way in general how he's portrayed, because Zeus is an asshole. He's trash. But so are most gods. I mean, all gods.
Yeah, it would have been cool to see more gods, for sure. In hindsight, it would have been cool to see more gods, because that was like the idea, right? That he was going around killing gods, and we only got the one in the beginning that he killed, and then who else did we see that got killed?
You said there was a montage that I forgot.
There was a montage on the TV
there is
that they
on
talked
the
about.
screens,
Yeah,
like they have like the gods hanging.
I think I checked out,
because that's where they see Sif as well.
Yeah,
she's in one of the
Oh,
videos.
yeah.
Yeah, they travel to where she's
I
at.
forgot about that.
Yeah. So what do you think, Jose?
I told you, like I thought you were gonna agree with him, actually, but I had a lot of the same problems with it. It was way too much comedy, and I didn't feel like they balanced it well with the dark undertones. It felt like 2 different movies spliced into one. It wasn't a bad movie.
Like there was a lot going on, right? Like it seemed like there was like a little too much.
Also, I didn't like that there was no relationship built between Gore and Thor. So at the end, when Gore gives Thor his child, like, Gore's still like
the little girl just seemed like so this is fucking happening. And I was like, yeah, bro, you're just being given away. Well, fuck you. Like, it was weird.
I was probably more sad about the Natalie Portman thing. Well, about the
didn't
Mighty Thor dying than
Which is
Shit.
in
with the whole
Valhalla.
trial. Oh, yeah. Well, before we knew she was in Valhalla, right? So,
Yeah, because Marvel is really good at killing off
I
characters.
know you've said that.
Not named Uncle Ben.
Yeah. You know, this whole phase of movies, you know, haven't been my favorite. Like, in general, you know, and
The first phase was
like
the best. This
Shang-Chi
first
has been probably the best of the
Is this
of the
on this
movies.
one? Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
it's good.
I didn't even
And
really
Spider-Man.
like Multiverse of Madness. I forget about Spider-Man, you know, like that's the
You're
great. And I
doing it
love
wrong.
Spider-Man.
That was a great movie.
Okay,
I will fight you.
we could do that. I just really didn't even like Multiverse of Madness. Like I was kind of like, you know, especially
Agreed.
about that one. But yeah, we'll see what's next. The other movies they have. Oh, Black Panther looks really
I
good.
feel like
Oh, yeah,
all
it
these
does.
movies just kind of seem forgettable.
Yeah.
Even though
Very
I
much
did
so.
like them in the moment,
Yeah.
it just seems forgettable.
Yeah.
And you know what? But this Thor seems to be better than Thor 2.
Yeah,
So
I know.
so that's where we are.
So let's talk about today's show, shall we?
Let's do it.
What's going on with the Big Bang Theory? Disney wants more of our money. DC is in disarray.
Oh god.
Finally have a good idea who's playing who in Madam Web.
Okay.
She-Hulk finally premiered.
I
Yes.
saw
And
Fuck you. Yes.
Pokemon. We have Pokemon as well.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yes. So I'm just curious. Okay, so
That's how you got into this whole gay thing.
I wasn't curious. I knew what I wanted. No. I guess because I've been debating in my head whether I actually hated Captain Marvel the movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't really like it, or because I don't know. So I don't remember if we've talked about how you guys felt about Captain Marvel. Because personally, me, like I just
talked
thought
about it.
Yeah, and well, I've been seeing a lot of stuff that's kind of been brought up about how like I might be sexist because of this.
Oh, you're totally sexist.
No, I don't see it that way though. It wasn't a good story, you know.
People brought it up that you're sexist.
No, it wasn't like not to me. I was just like I've been watching videos
On
about
the internet?
on the internet. Yeah, just people expressing how like
How
if you
I'm a sexist.
no, like if you don't really like Miss Marvel, you might or Captain Marvel, excuse me, you might be sexist. So I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, am I just
If it makes
I
you
don't think
feel
there's-
better, I'm pretty sexist, but I actually did like Captain Marvel.
you did like Captain Marvel?
Yeah,
Okay.
You didn't like it in the
I
moment,
didn't
right?
like it at the beginning. You're right. You're
okay.
right.
I remember.
I didn't like it at the beginning when I first watched it, but I rewatched it and I was like, this is actually a pretty good movie, and I actually really like it now. Like so, I think it was one of those movies I have to watch. Yeah, I might have to watch Thor again just to see. But it might be another Thor 2. I can't remember that fucking movie for shit.
yeah.
And I've watched it several times.
Yeah.
I remember it from Endgame. Thor 2.
2? On Endgame?
Where that's the time where he travels back to.
Oh, you remember that part
Yeah.
Oh,
of
you
it?
remember that bit? Oh.
Yeah, that's it.
I thought that's just part of Endgame. No, I mean, I can't remember. Like, for Thor 2, like, I tend to, like, kind of forget. Even though I watch it several times. And I always end it at some point, and I'm like, oh, shit, there's more to this movie.
No.
Don't know why. But, and that's, that movie's just forgettable to me.
Yeah.
But, Captain Marvel, the first time I watched it, I really didn't like it. I was
Yeah.
like, oh my God, like, this is just another, like, empowerment movie or whatever. But actually, I really did like it. Like, after I watched it a second time,
Yeah.
I thought it was actually really good.
I'll try to check it out again because I just what I didn't like about it. I maybe
was
I don't
that it
like.
was a woman.
No, I don't. I think Brie Larson is.
She's
not,
a white woman. That's it.
That's it.
That's the
And then
one.
you get the haircut later.
Yeah.
Oh my
Got
god.
But that's
her.
not really a hair. Imagine they gave her a Karen haircut. I would die. That'd be funny. No,
It
but
was pretty close.
no, she has like a. Okay, never mind. She has like a your haircut
Yeah.
actually.
I was gonna say lesbian haircut.
No, it still counts. Yeah.
Right?
No, well, so, but see, in the comic books, I feel like it's more styled, like it's more combed
Like a
back.
mohawk?
Yeah, like more combed back and like shaved on the side. It looks way better in the comic books than I feel like it looked like on her. You know, personally, I'm not. I guess maybe I'm not, and I'm not a Brie Larson fan. She's so stoic in her acting, and I think that's the problem at the end of the day. Like, and people are like, "Well, she's a great actress." No, she's not.
I haven't seen her in anything.
I
other-
don't like Brie Larson. That was my problem too. Remember?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I don't like Brie Larson.
Yeah.
But like I said, I did end up liking the movie. So
She was in Scott Pilgrim versus the
that's
World.
the only thing I've seen her in.
And that's the only thing I've seen her in.
I've seen her in the United States of Terra. She's
That's
okay.
not a thing.
Yeah, it's a show on HBO.
That's not a thing.
Okay.
She was and
was
she
easy.
played the same type of character where she didn't really have like a lot of personality. It was more of like
She always plays the same character.
she was just very like stoic.
She
you
has
know,
one
like
character. That's who she is.
yeah,
Yeah.
She
and
plays
that
Brie Larson.
yeah.
Trash. Got
So
it.
then when it came to Captain Marvel, and I didn't know that much about Captain Marvel either, you know, but I don't know. I just felt, and it's not so much. It's not because she was like arrogant, because yeah, we've had arrogant characters, and I never saw her as as Karen, as arrogant.
Freudian
slip.
I never saw her as arrogant. I saw her more of like there was no build up to her powers, right? Like it's like when she started. Like there was a point where like they started playing. What is it? I'm Just a Girl. That's what it's called, right? By No Doubt. They were playing that song. And it's like now she's showing off all her powers. I was like, wait, but she's been doing that the whole movie. So why was it like almost like an awakening moment when she was using her powers if she was already able to use her powers throughout?
I think
she
she was just more strong, more coordinated as before she wasn't. She was like always.
And she
losing
did it to music.
To Jude Law.
Yeah. So maybe that's where the personality of the actress didn't portray what they were trying to deliver.
Yeah,
you
because
know?
Jude Law always telling you that she's too emotional, and it's like I don't
she's
see
like-
much emotion out of her.
She's just like this the whole time. You know.
Like what?
But Jude Law says it, so we're good. I'd let Jude Law say anything to me.
Down, girl.
Yeah. So I was just curious about that. I'm happy I'm not sexist, even though apparently I am.
Yeah, we voted.
You're
Well,
sexist.
he's sexist against like white straight.
Oh my
women.
god.
That's
Yeah.
true. That's very true.
Not true,
Yeah,
guys. You
it's
guys are
true.
portraying this image of me that's not
Again,
true.
if they're gay, ethnic women, he's all for it.
person of color.
But
yeah.
if it, yes, person of color,
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. Anyways, and then but if straight white women, fuck that bitch.
Wait, but
She's a terrible colonizer.
of space.
See?
I never said that, by the way. Those were not my words.
That's
but
what we got from
I have
you.
also said
what I
though,
heard.
like for example, Abbott Elementary. I don't like the main character in Abbott Elementary. I think she's very.
You found one character,
Well, I mean,
and yeah, she's very.
she's bad. Like, what the heck? She's a main character in the show. I like the other character. Well, I like some of the other characters. I know you hate the principal, but the principal is really funny to me.
Said the principal.
But the main
I get
actress.
PTSD every time she comes on screen.
Have you guys ever seen the Vine videos where there's like
No.
well, there's like there's this girl and she's with a guy and I guess she's really short because they only show like the guy's like torso, right? Well, torso, excuse me. And he's ordering like popcorn and he orders like a large popcorn. She goes, "Oh, he got money." Never heard that. Never saw
No.
that. She's that girl from that video. That's why I was asking that question. Because she became famous because of like videos like that online. That's how she became who she is.
That story went a whole nother way. I was like, that's not Vine.
It's not Vine?
I was gonna say that's Pornhub.
Okay, moving on.
So that happened.
Yes.
Scientists around the globe are facing resistance and censorship from journals and archives of international repute. Repute. Why does it sound funny? For refuting the Big Bang Theory.
Oh, yeah, because there's that theory that says that it might not have happened, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
what happened?
Well-
What's their theory that happened?
Well, they don't really seem to have one.
Of course.
But what they're saying is what we're seeing isn't what happened. Like that's it. It's they're trying to publish 3 different journals that they have just said no to. Like just flat out refuse to publish them. There's this website called Archive. I had to look up the way how to pronounce it because it's ARXIV. It's pronounced Archive.
Oh.
But they publish a lot of journals usually before they're peer reviewed, but they refuse to publish these journals, and other magazines are refusing to publish them for peer review. So even 24 astronomers and physicists from 10 different countries, even including astrophysicists, are protesting the censorship of these journals because it's like, you know, science is science, and everybody has the right to show off what they're observing. And the whole thing with this is with the James Webb Telescope. You know what the James Webb Telescope is, right?
No, who's James Webb?
I have no idea who James Webb is.
But it's a telescope?
Well, they sent out a telescope into space that's actually getting pictures of the furthest things we've ever seen. And it's gotten some amazing pictures.
Oh wait, is that like those latest images came from? Beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah.
They look fake as fuck. He's right.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, I want to hear how they're fake.
Doesn't have a
Are
microphone.
they like composites? Because what I read about this is that the microscope shoots everything in infrared.
Yes.
It is reading the data as binaries. Program the ones and zeros to develop a color on a pixel. So what you're seeing is not necessarily
The real color.
So a composite.
Yeah, it's just like a rough.
So it could be a different color.
And they decide what the color is. So all those blues and reds and oranges are not.
This is riveting radio for everybody that can't hear you right now. All right.
There's videos on them.
So, what this thing has observed, I guess first we have to go through some vocabulary. There's a redshift and blue shift. Redshift is something that is moving further away from us because everything's on a color wavelength. And the redshift is a longer wavelength, so that just tells you that something's moving further away. And then the other one's a violet, that which is the shortest, but they call that blue shift, which is things that are actually moving towards us.
Why not call it violet shift?
Because it just doesn't sound right. Red shift and blue shift, okay?
Why not Scarlet and Violet? Like Pokemon.
He's right.
Why don't you shut your whole mouth?
No.
And also quasars.
What the?
What you call me? Just kidding.
You know what I called you. A quasar is an extremely luminous, active galactic nucleus powered by supermassive black holes.
Adolfo gets it. Don't worry about it.
So the difference between a quasar and a galaxy is that quasars are smaller and move faster than normal galaxies. They're also supposed to be the objects that are furthest away from Earth because when the Big Bang happened,
It got shot out.
everything's expanding now, right? So these are the things that are supposed to be the furthest away. But they've noticed that, all right, so objects further away from Earth usually only reflect the redshift, right? Because they're moving. Everything's moving further away usually. This is what I don't understand though, because if everything's supposed to be moving away, right? But we have, well, I guess
Gravity.
No, never mind. That it just clicked in my head because I was like, because I'm thinking like the Andromeda Galaxy and the Milky Way are going to collide at some point, but I guess that's just us catching up to them as opposed to them catching up to us. That makes sense.
Science.
Yeah. See, most galaxies have shifts, like they shift between red and blue, right? And the quasars are supposed to stay. They are always red shifted. So they're saying like, well, there's these galaxies that are in line with the quasars. So it's that the quasars and the galaxies can't be in line because the galaxies have to be closer to us than the quasars. So they're like, if they're lined up, that shows that the universe isn't expanding,
Right.
that everything's already lined up.
Right.
So that's just
So
what
it's
they're
not
refuting.
moving away.
Yeah, that's just what they're refuting, that the Big Bang Theory happened.
Okay, so I guess in every single thing, right? Like people just don't like change, and that's why they're censoring this.
Yeah.
You know, because it would make sense to just kind of publish it, put your findings and theories out there, and then have somebody smarter and bigger and badder be like, "Nah, you're wrong because of this."
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
And then we'll have a debate, and then we can see through
What the new
scientific
science is,
theories
yeah.
and tests and whatever the fuck astrophysicists and whatever the
Right.
fuck they do,
Right.
figure it out, right?
Yeah, well, you've heard of the 10th man. I think it's called the 10th man rule.
No, I don't know what the fuck that is.
The 10th man rule says that if there are 10 people in a room and 9 of them agree on one thing, it is the duty of the 10th man to disagree,
I have heard of that.
to create debate, you know, to cause critical thinking.
Yeah.
That's important. Yeah.
Yeah. That's why only 9 out of 10 dentists agree.
Oh my-
Yeah, that crest is right for your
It's
teeth.
funny.
Yeah.
I wonder if the reason that they try to keep certain things like under wraps, for example, this type of thing, right, not being published out publicly, is because of the fact that some people have the tendency to then say, see, science doesn't always work.
Is that
you know?
Jaime? Is that Jaime?
No, but I mean, like things like, for example, like flat earthers and things like that, right? Where they start getting to the point where it's like where,
but
like,
science doesn't always work in
Well,
the
that's
sense
a-
that it's not always right,
Yeah,
right?
that's what I'm saying.
So you'll have some theories, and then it's up to other people to prove them wrong, right?
Yeah.
So in a way, science does always work, but the theories are not always correct.
Right.
But they do start a path.
right, to prove or to disprove, right?
Yeah.
But as I'm saying, like sometimes maybe things are held back because they're like, well, if we start saying this to people, then people are gonna try to use this as an excuse to validate their
No, I
nonsense.
totally
type of
understand
thing.
you.
Yeah.
But what does happen is science is always supposed to be self-correcting,
Yeah.
right? With so many things that we used to believe in the past that we don't believe now.
Right.
And they'll tell you like, oh, well, science used to say smoking was okay. I was like, well, I mean,
Did science
what
really
happens.
say that, or was it
Tobacco
the fucking
did.
tobacco
People have
industry?
actually sent me pictures because they would say like recently they sent me like those old advertisements where doctors recommend
They
cigarettes.
were paid. I saw this whole thing.
Yeah,
about
of
that.
course.
They're just paid off.
Yeah.
by people.
Yeah.
But I mean, you get.
But it's a
that everywhere. You
conservative
still get that
idea
now.
right now too, by the way. Things like that. Like this is why we shouldn't believe doctors and scientists, because at one point they do say certain things are okay, but then of course things evolve, right? Science evolves.
Exactly.
It makes sense. Time goes on, but
And
they'll
we learn
use
new
that.
things.
But that's the thing, right? They'll use that against you. They'll use that against the real logical ideas. It's like, well, back in the day, this is what they used to say. So why isn't that true anymore? Because that's how fucking science works, people. You know?
exactly. Yeah. Some scientists are even questioning if redshift has a alternate explanation, because we kind of see it like the Doppler effect. The Doppler effect is.
Yeah, I know what that is.
Okay,
I
good.
know.
You're looking
Tell
at
me.
it. It's what Adolfo did with his mouth last week or last show.
Oh,
Remember?
with his mouth last show.
Yeah.
What were you
Wait,
doing?
wait,
Wow.
Excuse
Wait,
me,
wait.
Jose.
When he gave us
Give
the
us what?
that great theater of what you guys heard.
Oh, okay.
Remember
yeah,
the flutter? It went down,
flutter.
it went
Yeah.
lower and higher.
Oh my God,
Depending
they
on
did.
how close it was.
You weren't here, but
Oh yeah, they had an alien encounter
yeah, we've had several alien encounters. So
because they've got to.
I have a video. He still doesn't believe me.
What video? That was
Is it
No, I
potato
played it
quality?
for
Did it turn into what is
We
that?
didn't
The
see anything.
RVC?
We didn't see anything. We just heard stuff, and he doesn't believe what we heard. So that's the thing. We don't know what it is. The theory is it's like a jet, in my opinion. He thinks it has something to do with airplanes because the airport's right there too. It could be. We don't know.
no, that
We
doesn't
don't
make
know.
sense.
It's an idiot. Fuck it.
Yeah, it's
but you
an
don't even
idiot.
believe my video, so
I
you
don't
can't say
believe you.
what the fuck. We had just seen Nope recently, so then we started
Oh.
freaking out.
Yeah, but yeah,
audio.
it's the volume of sound relative to your position and the way sound is moving around you.
Got it.
So they're thinking like, well, maybe I wrote it down here. The shift of frequency of light may occur even in the absence of relative motion of the observer and source, which I don't understand how that works, how that would work, because it means it just stands to reason that the way you're looking at things is relative to your motion. But that's pretty much all I got. Yeah, I can't tell if they're proposing an alternate theory. As far as I can tell, the papers are just refuting the Big Bang Theory.
Crazy.
Yeah, but interesting.
Yeah.
Now, Disney Plus is going to be increasing its prices.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going from $7.99 for an ad version, approximately 4 minutes of ads every hour. I haven't watched an ad in forever.
That's not that bad though. It's not that bad.
Wait, what's the
considering-
higher tier?
Yeah, yeah.
$10.99 for the ad-free version.
$10.99 it is.
How much do I pay
Agreed.
now for Disney Plus? I don't even
I
know.
think it was $6. Oh no, I got it when it first came out, and I got it.
Like that yearly bundle.
Yeah, and it was even cheaper. So I think technically mine came up to like $4.80.
I was gonna say, wasn't it like $80 per year or something like that? Or no?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. I don't remember. I don't even remember. No, I don't know what I'm paying for it.
No, mine was 2 years.
Oh.
Yeah, and it came out to like $480 for 2 years. I think it was $125. But yeah. So Megan like Prey, cross that off. It's currently sitting at a 92% critic rating on Rotten Tomatoes.
Nice.
It's actually making it the highest rated Predator movie.
Oh, very cool.
But
it's a good one.
Yeah.
It's better. Like it's better than everything I've seen lately of the Predator movies, like the Predator franchise, I guess.
You know, there are some critics like they
It's $7.99 a month.
for the.
Wait, I'm sorry.
I think I paid for the year
It says
for the year one
Disney
too.
Plus is $7.99 a month.
Is there one
And
that
then
bundles?
It's $79.99 a year.
I think $12.99 for the bundle, right? With
There's one that has
ESPN
ESPN and Hulu.
Hulu.
Yeah.
Well, in the meantime, people are really mad about how the Comanche warrior was able to take out a predator, even though a whole team of army men weren't able to take out a predator.
But if you look at it, also one is in really heavy jungle with way higher technology.
Yeah.
This one was a little more primitive.
Yeah. So it made sense either way, though.
Yeah, it does. It really
that's the
does.
point. But people were so offended that it was her taking
Fucking
out
her.
and then taking out a predator.
All these people fucking complaining are the fucking colonizers. Fuck you guys, right? No, fuck you.
Yeah.
Right?
They're the ones that hate Brie Larson.
No, they're the ones that are trash. Fucking
Yeah.
like,
It was a great
hating
movie.
on the
Yeah.
native people.
Yeah.
Give them this one, guys.
Well,
Guys,
because
fuck
and
up.
on top of that, because she's female, you know, like they're also mad about that. They're like, well, these military guys can take her out, even though Arnold Schwarzenegger does win, right?
Yeah.
Like, does he die in the movie? I don't remember.
No.
So one person of the group of military men, same thing happened. This movie was very similar, you know,
Yeah,
like
but-
Except it wasn't Schwarzenegger.
it wasn't short. It was a female Comanche warrior, right? Who she was trying to be, who she became in the movie, right? And that's what they're mad about. It's like it happened the same way,
Why can't you just
different
call her a
technology.
Comanche warrior?
I'm pointing out the female because of the fact that some people are offended by the fact that she could do it, but this group of military men cannot do it, even though one of them did it.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Whatever, colonizers.
Well, trusted and proven sources have reported that there is currently a Predator series in the works for Disney Plus.
That's
Don't-
interesting.
Don't know the details of the plot, but I'm a little dubious because they're saying that they're gonna try to capture that teen demographic.
Yeah.
So
That's weird.
I'm just I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah.
Last show we talked about the projects that were on the chopping block for DC,
Yeah.
last show because I was like, wait, did I write last week? Sorry. Harley Quinn was on the chopping block. Green Lantern, DC Strange Adventures, Titans, and Doom Patrol. Looks like Harley Quinn is safe. Strange Adventures has definitely been canceled. Green Lantern is actually going to go forward.
Oh.
Then they actually might start filming soon. Titans and Doom Patrol are still
Up in the air.
up in the air,
Dang.
and it looks like they actually might be canceled.
No.
Oh, I want to watch the DC Super Pet thing.
Oh.
It looks cute.
Cool.
No? Nobody?
It has the rock in it.
I'm talking to Jose mostly.
Yeah.
Peacemaker is also still on the works, as well as other James Gunn projects that they haven't disclosed what they are. Blue Beetle, we're good with, and Black Canary, of course, is still on because everybody's dying to see that Black Canary movie.
She's going to screech at us the whole time.
Yeah, but we canceled Batgirl, so we're good.
Yeah.
And the show that everybody's watching, the fucking Pennyworth.
What?
Pennyworth.
That's got canceled or
No, it got another. It got
Who's
another
watching
season.
this?
Where?
No, not
Also
just
where?
that. Not just that. They changed the name.
Alfred?
It's called Pennyworth: The Origin of Batman's Butler.
This is
That makes it better.
embarrassing. Yeah.
The
What is it
Origin
on?
of Batman's Butler. It's
Is
going
it
to
on
HBO
Peacock?
Max.
Oh, but what was it on
it
before?
was on Amazon. No, I'd seen this somewhere. I don't know. I don't even think I wrote it down.
I feel like it was on something random.
It was.
That's why I said Peacock because
No, but it was. You're right. I'm not sure what the hell it was on. So the description of the show is of the new season or the show. Alfred Pennyworth doesn't fucking matter. Alfred Pennyworth, a former British SAS soldier, forms a security company in 1960s London and goes to work with young billionaire Thomas Wayne and his wife Martha before they become Bruce Wayne's parents. Riveting, right?
I stopped listening. I don't care anymore.
Well, season 3 begins with a 5-year time jump
The heck? So
because they don't even want to know what's going on.
with him because nothing happened. That's crazy.
And also the Penguin show is still on.
There was a penguin show.
Well, there's gonna be a Penguin show.
Oh, it's gonna be like a
Colin
spin-off
Farrell
from the
one.
movie one, right? Okay.
Yes.
Wait, with the same.
Yeah,
Wait,
Colin Farrell.
wait, Colin
From the
Farrell?
Batman.
Oh.
You forgot about that movie. Wait, did you watch it?
I thought it was gonna be the penguin from Gotham, from the show Gotham.
Oh, no.
Who I liked. Never mind.
Robin Lord Taylor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I watched it. I just don't care.
Same.
Back in April 2022, Toby Emmerich had announced the Batman 2 would be happening, but since he resigned as the head of WB, it's been revealed that Batman 2 has yet to be greenlit. While it seems like it's happening, there is also a chance that that David Zaslav doesn't want to do Batman 2 now.
But then doesn't that mean that like Penguin would have to go away too then?
I don't fucking know, man.
Yeah.
More controversy on the DC camp. Of course. So, writer Chris Wozniak is claiming that Matt Reeves stole his idea for the Batman that went unmade. The Batman, Matt Reeves has talked about how it's an original story, and he wrote it, specifically for that movie. It's not adapted for anything.
Okay.
But Wozniak uploaded a video that aimed to show Reeves ripped off an outline for a story he wrote in 1990, and later submitted it to Michael Uslan, who's the producer of the Batman.
Wow.
In the video, he shows that both stories, despite little differences here and there, play out exactly the same. Same beat, same plot twist, same character motivations, same ending. And Wozniak says that not because of differences, as much as it was like there's really no real differences, just slight rewrites to his movie.
So did they have communication about this movie like together, and that's how he ended up selling the idea? Or
Michael Uslan is a producer of the Batman.
Oh, okay.
And he's the one that received the script.
Oh, like it was
For
sent.
Wozniak.
Oh, okay. Wow, crazy,
So
shady.
I know. Oh, what do you think? Did you see that little preview for Joker 2? The teaser?
No, I don't want to do that.
Yeah. I mean, it's not much. It's just like a silhouette of Joker dancing, like a cutout, and they're just moving it back and
isn't
forth.
it a fucking
And then they show
musical?
Lady Gaga.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
No, it's just a
Appreciate
cutout.
it. No, I'm good. I don't even want to see the cutout.
I'll send it to you.
I'm good. Thanks. I won't open it.
Hollywood Reporter has reported that insiders from the DC film division are pissed at the cancellations. Walter Hamada, and my new favorite person, just because of how much Cyborg hates him, nearly quit with the whole Batgirl fiasco.
Whoa.
And Leslie Grace was offered to return as Batgirl, but declined.
Good for her.
To return as Batgirl into what?
Like for another project.
Oh, okay. Still the same character, just not
still
in her own
Batgirl,
movie.
but yeah. Or maybe a different Batgirl project. I don't know.
That's so weird though that there was a movie and then they're just like, oh, you can come back.
A nearly finished movie
Yeah, that's weird.
that they spent $90 million on.
So crazy.
Part of me-
Does she get paid?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there's just going to be no residuals and
Yeah.
everything for everyone.
Damn.
Part of me thinks that it is kind of like a marketing ploy. That at some point they're just going to be like, oh, we're going to hype up all these people, release the Batgirl movie.
On like HBO Max.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's supposed to be an HBO Max movie.
Oh.
But apparently the problem was that they didn't think that they thought the movie was just not good enough for HBO Max or for theatrical release, which is what they want to focus on. But it doesn't make sense because they're still making that Black Canary movie and the Blue Beetle movie. Have you guys seen what the Blue Beetle costume looks like?
I think you posted
It looks
about
really cool.
Yeah.
And it's what's his name?
It's
From-
from Karate Kid.
Yeah, Karate Kid.
I don't know.
Cobra
Oh,
Kai.
yeah.
Cholo
Oh, Cobra Kai.
Maridueña.
Cholo?
Yeah,
Oh.
That's his name?
yeah. Unless I'm saying it wrong, because it's XOLO.
Cholo? I don't know either.
J.J. Abrams has revealed plans for a whole franchise of projects on HBO Max centered around members of the Justice League Dark. Uh, so they are planning on making a Justice League Dark movie, and then uh, follow Constantine and Madame Xanadu in their own shows.
Madame Xanadu.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I don't think I know who that is.
Yeah.
Sounds magical.
Yeah. It's reportedly going to be Avengers-style live-action show for Bad Robot. I like J.J. Abrams. I really do, but at this point, I just don't know what to think.
Yeah. There's just so much confusion about what's going to come out, what's not going to come out anymore, you know, like...
What the plan is.
Yeah. It's
That's the
exhausting.
thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Professional garbage person.
Oh, no.
Remember when they did the story about Ezra Miller keeping the woman and the kids in their home?
Yeah.
In their farm in Vermont?
Yes.
Well, now he claims the family left the property over 2 months ago, but authorities believe that he's helping them evade an emergency order that's trying to remove the children from her custody.
What the hell? So he's like hiding them in the farm?
I don't know where,
That's
but
so weird.
yeah,
He's got a lot of Ezra craziness. Did you ever see the picture of his feet?
No.
Their feet, excuse me. Yeah. I saw this. Did I show you
yes,
this?
against my will.
There was this. Yeah, it was a surprise. There was this TikTok that said like that somebody was like, well, yeah, with feet like they have, like, why would you even trust them? And then they showed this like picture of them in like, I don't know, some type of like special clothing. And they showed up. You could see their feet in the picture, and their feet were scary, like scary. They were like dirty and crazy nails, and yeah,
The hell?
yeah.
Well, Miller's also been charged with burglary after surveillance videos showed Miller taking several bottles of alcohol from a residence when the homeowners weren't there.
Oh my god.
Now it's reported that The Flash is now undergoing reshoots.
To eliminate the Flash.
I don't think so. It looks like they're considering 3 options for the Flash movie right now. One of them is Miller seeking help and doing small press for the movie
Yeah, no.
before it opens. Another option is just not letting them do any press for the movie. And then they're considering maybe, possibly, never going to happen, canceling the film.
These are Ezra Miller.
Don't show me.
Who
Are
wants
you
to
sure
see
you don't
it?
want to see it?
I don't want to see that.
They're horrible.
No, good.
Okay. I'll save it.
I mean,
For
that's going on.
what?
Oh, he knows for what.
Ew, no, God no.
Hey, man, we don't kink shame here.
Okay,
This is a
I
safe
do.
space.
No, it's not.
that's not my
Keep
kink.
that to yourself.
Look at this feet.
No.
There's nothing on there.
Last week, Miller apologized for their past behavior and said they would be seeking treatment for their complex mental health
Wait, past
issues.
behavior? Didn't they just steal
Yeah.
alcohol? Oh, all right.
Yeah. But see, and
I'm sorry for the things that I've done, that I
That
did,
you've
and
caught
that I
me?
will do in
Yeah.
the future.
Yeah, that's always my concern about like crazy things that happen. Like the first thing that people end up claiming is like, "Oh, I have a mental illness. Please forgive me," type of thing. you
We'll
know?
get help for your fucking mental illness.
And
What are you
that's
doing?
the problem, right?
You
like
want money.
some people will even use that as like a cop out, you know,
Yeah.
for like all the shitty things that they've done as people. And this happened on even Drag Race, RuPaul's Drag Race, probably like 2 seasons ago, where this person was very like they were just there was this big old drama where they were pretending to be like a casting agent and making this person do all these crazy things, and the person was doing it, the other person was doing it. They
This is a porno.
they were being manipulated into do it. And then the first thing that person did as soon as news was getting out was like, "Oh, I'm seeking medical help now for all these terrible things that I put myself through and put people through." You know, like it's such a cop out.
I think
you know?
so too. Take responsibility.
Yeah.
Well, another member of DC that's actually leaving a show to seek help with their mental health is Jordan Elsas, who plays one of the twins on the Superman and Lois show. He has to leave the show, so they're not going to write him off. They're just going to recast him. And it sucks because I like him better than the other kid. Because, God, the other kid's annoying.
Yeah, you've said that a lot.
I just...
Well, I mean, see, and there you go. You take responsibility for your mental health when you know things are becoming overwhelming
Yeah.
and you can't handle things. You know.
And he's doing it all before he goes on a...
And does other
burglary
or dangerous things.
He
Yeah,
gets crusty feet. Yeah, I guess.
attacking people or anything. Like that's crazy. That's yeah. They should seek help. Good for them.
Exactly. And like I said, it sucks that I like the kid.
Yeah.
He's really good in the show.
Yeah, you said that. No, I'm saying like you said it. That's yeah.
The show's really good.
I know.
I mean, it's the best Superman that
Oh my
I've seen in a
God!
while.
Move on.
Because like Taylor, Madam Web has confirmed Adam Scott and Emma Roberts are joining Dakota Johnson. You know who Adam Scott is, right?
Yeah, from Parks and Rec.
Yes.
Ben.
Yes, Ben. That's
Yeah.
right. He's also the main character in Severance. Oh, wait, did you just were you here for this conversation with Adolfo and I?
What's his name?
Adam Scott.
Adam Scott. I'll look him up.
He was also in a show called Ghosted with
Oh, Adam Scott.
or Ghost with Craig Robinson.
Oh yeah.
So that was a really
Yeah.
good show.
I just forgot about it.
Yeah,
but
they canceled it after one season.
That was pretty good. Yeah, I watched a couple episodes and then I just forgot.
Yeah, no, it was fun. It was
I think
a fun show.
it was one of those shows that came out like it didn't come out all at once, right? It
No,
came out like
yeah,
in episodes.
weekly
Yeah, I think
episodes.
that's why I forgot. Yeah.
I get it.
Who's he gonna be?
He is set to be playing Ben Parker.
Interesting.
Emma Roberts is going to be playing Mary Parker.
Oh, is that the Mary Parker?
No, Peter's mom.
Oh, is that the parents? Ben?
Well,
no,
Ben
is the grandpa.
Ben is the
right?
uncle.
Uncle. Damn.
Uncle Ben.
Okay.
Girl.
duh.
It's a big thing in Spider-Man lore.
Yeah. He dies many times
Oh.
across different timelines.
Who's playing Madam Web?
Well, Dakota Johnson is saying to be playing Cassandra Webb. And Sydney Sweeney is said to be playing Julia Carpenter, which is another version of Madam Web.
We're confused too.
Celeste O'Connor is going to be playing Maddie Franklin, which is Spider-Woman. Isabella Merced, as I reported, is going to be playing Anya Corazon,
Yeah.
which is Araña or Spider-Girl. And there may even be a baby Peter Parker. Because,
This is Batman
we
all
need
over.
that. I don't care.
This is Pennyworth.
I really don't care.
Yeah.
Just stop it, Sony.
Yeah.
Just stop.
Is this Sony's movie?
Yeah.
Sony owns all the Spider-Man.
I'm probably not gonna watch it.
Yeah. Did you end up watching Morbius? No, right?
No.
Okay, good.
I kind of want to hear what he has to say.
I do want to hear what you have to say too,
Oh, fine.
but it's a terrible movie.
I'll probably watch it one day when I figure it out. Wait, where is it on?
I
HBO?
think it's going to be on Netflix.
I think it's gonna be on Netflix too.
But
Oh,
it's
when it
not
comes out
there
on
yet.
Netflix, I'm not gonna pay
Yeah.
for it.
Yeah, don't.
I'm
Yeah,
not
we-
even gonna try to put the
yeah.
effort in.
Yeah.
If it's there, it's there.
Anthony Ramos is going to be joining the MCU. He's from In the Heights. I haven't seen him in anything. I never watched
nice.
In the Heights because I'm not a music person.
Oh, I've never watched that. Okay.
The Miranda, Lin-Manuel Miranda movie?
Anthony-
The what?
Lin-Manuel Miranda. Wait, is that his name? From Hamilton.
He's got pretty eyes, but I don't know who he is.
He is going to be playing Parker Robbins, the Hood,
Oh wow.
in Ironheart. I was like, did I say that right? Because that sounded like Ironheart. Yeah, he's going to be playing the Hood. People are very excited. He's going to be the main villain in Ironheart.
Okay.
Why can't I
Oh.
say Ironheart?
Ironheart.
Yeah, and I think that him being cast in this just shows
okay.
more that that the MCU is just leaning towards the occult part of it, which
Is
is very
Ironheart a
exciting.
show?
It's gonna be, yes.
Oh, okay, yeah, because his costume looks really like a show.
Yeah.
Like a show costume. But good on him.
Yeah, that's all I got. You guys have anything there?
No.
All right. We finally had the premiere of She-Hulk.
Yes, we did. She-Hulk.
Okay.
Should we start over?
What the fuck?
I swear she said She-Hulk at one point. She was being funny, but never mind. Okay, you guys are whack. Sorry.
All right.
So, what did you guys think though of the premiere of She-Hulk? Like, what were your general? Was there a name to the episode?
Yeah.
By the way, I didn't look either.
I went into this with really low expectations. After
That's how
the
you
trash
do it.
I've been watching,
Yeah.
I was like, this is probably not going to be great. I'm kind of sad. But I actually really enjoyed the episode.
Cool.
I I don't know. The fourth brawl. I'm sorry. The fourth wall breaking.
Yeah.
Sometimes gets a little like it's like people can pull it off, sure, and it did fit. I'm not saying it didn't, but sometimes it gets a little much for me. But I actually really did enjoy it. I thought it was cool actually. Like it was nicely done. And it was better than what I thought it was going to be.
Very cool. What are your thoughts, Jose?
I thought it was fine. It didn't wow me. Like I actually really liked Tatiana Maslany. Like I really did like the way she played the character.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Mark Ruffalo's he's great
Yeah.
and
Always.
everything. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, I just it didn't wow me. I guess it didn't really hook me. And honestly, if it wasn't a Marvel show, I don't know if I'd watch episode 2.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was.
It
fine, I
hooked me
guess.
more than fucking Miss Marvel. It honestly did because the first episode I watched Miss Marvel, I was like, this is trash. But
That was the only episode I liked.
Yeah.
I
same.
didn't really care about it.
Well, I liked the first two. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. But this one actually I was like, okay, I was like, this is watchable. Like I can actually watch this. Like it's not gonna hurt to watch. As where Miss Marvel it was pain.
People are actually really upset at the show because
Which one?
instead of She-Hulk,
Oh, okay.
because instead of Bruce donating blood to her, and
'Cause
that's
she was
how-
like,
yeah, like instead she got his blood in
in an
her
accident.
cut,
Yeah.
and they're like, oh, now instead of him saving her, he infected her, and they're just like, this is Disney trying to take away all of male.
They've been doing that. What the fuck are you
type
talking
thing.
about? No, they've been doing that. Get over it. That's it. The
I also
end.
don't think it was like a bad like little origin
No, it
story compared to. I mean, like it was more. I felt like I don't know. Like I don't know that much about how it happened in the comic books. I just remember there being like a transfusion, right, of blood, right. But at least like in this, it was like okay, they got in a car accident and she accidentally touched the blood or the blood got into her system, you know, through the accident, right. And so I didn't think that was bad though. I was like, well, it was a little bit more like as opposed to like, oh, she's dying in a hospital or you know she needs to be saved by her cousin. I don't think it was. I never saw it as like a man like not saving a woman type of situation.
He
you
still
know?
saves her. Like he still like helps her out. So I don't see the problem with that. Like I mean, Disney is doing this whole like. Well, I don't blame Disney. Everybody is doing the whole. Female empowerment. Let's get rid of most of the male superhero kind of things. So, I mean, it's not a surprise, but it's not that big of a deal for you to fucking be up in arms
Mad about
about
it.
it.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
got Daredevil, the Woman Without Fear, the comic book.
Oh,
I haven't read it yet.
you just have it.
I just have it.
Oh.
I'm like, I'll get to it when I get to it.
Yeah.
He's like, but first.
Actually, like I feel like I liked it more the first time because I saw it twice. Just because I like to do what you told me you do, like where you'll watch it one time without taking notes and then take notes on the second time. So I feel like I liked it more the first time than I did the second time. And I didn't think it was bad. I also though I don't like that it was only like 30 minutes, you know, that we got from it, you know, and it was a good episode. But it just left me a little worried for what might happen next, right? Because so in this one, we established that she's a She-Hulk, that she's a Hulk now, right? And she's She-Hulk, right? And we got that, and that she's a lawyer, right? But it's like it's almost like the same recipe that Disney has been doing, where like we're not gonna show a villain, even what was her name, Titania, or even her. Wait. Titania is the name of the Jamila Jamil, right?
Yes.
Okay. Even her, she just showed up, and it almost exactly like what I said before is like I feel like she's only gonna be like in an episode, you know, and then she's gonna be gone because sure enough, she got like knocked out at the end, and that.
But I
seemed kinda
think
the
she's
end of
like
it.
isn't she like a major foe to
Yeah.
her? So she might be recurring.
But so it didn't
I assume
seem
she
like.
is.
I mean, I heard she was a major foe too. It just didn't seem like it was gonna really go anywhere else. Because she knocked her out like right away, you know.
Well, that's usually what happens in like her like the books and all that. Like she's just mad that She-Hulk is like way stronger than her, and she always seems to best her in fights. So that might be why,
Yeah.
and that might fuel like more rage and whatnot.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully that's what happens because she didn't come off like it was a really like a villain, a big villain, like of the season type of thing to me.
That outfit is terrible.
It is a terrible outfit. It is a terrible outfit. And then she walked in and she was just kind of like, what was she even there for?
We don't find out in this episode.
Yeah. Yeah. So I wasn't too mad about it. It felt really short to me. Just felt really short. I like the training that her and Bruce were going through, especially when they did like a big fight between the two of them. I thought that was pretty cool.
I like the throwbacks to Tony. A lot of Tony tech and like helping him build the little cavern and all that in the bar. That was cute. And then I don't know, Captain America mentions, but the Tony thing was kind of like sentimental.
Yeah.
I really like that. Like, see, and that's what I mean. Like with the Thor, I didn't get any of that. As we're like, thinking back to this, and he like, Bruce is actually like, oh yeah, me and Tony built this, and like he's like kind of like he sees like their initials carved in, and he'll say little things where it was like that made me more emotional than Thor and Jane dying. I was like, bitch, die, like, but this guy, like, it made me more emotional to think back on that, So I think I like this like more than Thor.
I get it.
Which is sad.
And this is also set to be a comedy, so I guess that's also a difference. So you're expecting that tone in this. Yeah, like I mean, overall, I didn't think it was bad. I am very cautious, I guess, now because
they've just been kind of throwing shit at you and then seeing what sticks.
and not a lot of it has been good. So I'm definitely cautious. I like this episode, but I'm just like, okay, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to me next?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's been the emotion that we've gotten through a lot of like Disney stuff that we've seen recently. Like it's been a really great first episode. Kind of varies, right, depending on the series, and it's been a good one, right? Like again, this was a good start. I'm feeling the same way. It's like, where are we gonna go with it? With this character. Yeah. It was just that for me, like I said, there's some cool things like the fight between her and Hulk at a certain point. It was good to see the juxtaposition again of the two characters and the way
using a new word.
and the way that like for example Hulk's clap, right, when he did the whole clap, and his was a much more powerful wave and it kind of knocked her over, right, whereas hers was more of like a pulse, but a strong pulse, where it affected the way he could hear, like his ears, it seemed like, as opposed to like hurting her the way it did it. I thought that was really cool. I did think the CG was a little off myself too. It seems like even Adolfo said like the whole CG on Hulk himself is already really well done, it seems like, but with her it didn't seem as well done as his CG.
It seemed a little more cartoony.
Yeah.
Yeah,
definitely. I saw that too.
Yeah, like there's a lot more texture that we see with that character, whereas where her was just a little bit off, with the CG, and even in the way she would express herself, like her mouth, it just didn't look as real as the Hulk did, as opposed to she did, Yeah, but I thought it was still pretty good considering it's a Disney Plus show on top of that, so
yeah. I mean, I'm just happy they didn't change the name to They Hulk.
It would have been a family of Hulks.
That's not what I meant.
No, I know that's not what you meant.
Just making sure.
No,
I mean, I don't really remember much of this episode. I guess it was that training, the montage, and then she punches Titania at the end.
She became the She-Hulk.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, the accident.
But she already has full control of it.
Yeah, pretty instantly. Yeah, she said. Yeah.
So
there was a whole speech that she gave about why she can already manage her anger.
Because women.
Well, because she is a woman. Yeah. Because
and
of
they have to have better control of their emotions.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
Anyways, Sakarian ship at the beginning was pretty cool. Sakarian ship. So that gives more away. Like,
I completely forgot about that. Completely forgot about that.
I didn't know what it was for. I didn't know what ship it was. You said Shikarian? Oh, did he? Oh, okay, I don't remember. Who are they?
They said they're delivering a message. Yeah. And so, but they didn't stick around because obviously they crashed. So, but yeah, so I wonder what that's setting up for.
Secret Invasion. A better show.
More hope.
It just started.
No, it was a good episode. I will say that.
There were some okay, so after she became after she absorbed some of the blood, right? She went to that bar. I did feel like, okay, and I get it was supposed to be a comedy, but I felt like the other women rushing in to like do her makeup was a little like because she was all tattered.
Women
and
help
stuff.
women.
No, and I get the helping part, but I just felt like that was kind of like they're not gonna like seek.
I'm
like,
wondering
help
who
for
gave
her.
up their shoes.
Yeah,
They gave her shoes.
They also
Yeah.
they carry. I know women that carry extra shoes in their purses.
I mean, not heels. I don't carry extra heels. Like if I'm wearing heels, I'll bring like maybe flats in case
Yeah.
my feet hurt.
Yeah, I've seen people carry flats. So yeah,
I own one pair of shoes, so
yeah.
they're my everything shoes.
It was just such a random scene. It was just like like let's not seek help, let's do our makeup type of thing.
yeah,
Just
I think they were just drunk though too.
yeah.
yeah, very
So
possible.
they're just probably like, oh, like leave him. You don't need him.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, and they're trying to fix her up.
Yeah, she's all like bruised and dirty.
Yeah, but I think they were just drunk too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know if that's the approach I'd take. If I'm drunk, I'd be like, all right, let's go beat someone up, But
Probably
I'm
my
not
approach
gonna
too. Yeah.
stand there. I mean, I'd probably help her.
Yeah.
Like clean her up, like
Yeah.
if she's bleeding. But
Not like
Give her
start
your
doing her
flats.
makeup.
no, I'm not giving her my flats. My feet hurt.
Yeah.
My feet hurt. My feet hurt in general. So no.
You're like, you have the option of heels. Those are your only options.
Barefoot or heels, because
Yeah.
I'm already wearing the flats. So
Yeah, I mean, it was fine. I don't think there's really much to talk about.
not really,
In this
not in this
episode?
episode.
It was a really short episode.
Again,
yeah.
it wasn't bad though. I think that I'm hoping that it gets better from there, because again, it wasn't a bad start, as opposed to everything else I've been watching. So it wasn't a bad start.
We'll see next episode. We don't even know the name of this one, but
No,
You guys
Episode
didn't
2.
even do your job.
we all saw it.
look at my notes.
My job is to show up. So.
Look at my notes.
She-Hulk. Yeah. Yeah. I want to see the next episode. I mean, that's the only thing I really can say myself. So, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
A Normal Amount of Rage was the name of the episode, by the way.
That's what I got.
Yeah, totally.
Also, Hulk has a lot of his like trophies from like in his house. Bruce Banner. He has a lot of like the trophies. Like he has the helmet from Ragnarok. It's in the background.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Like
He also had like a mask. One of the Iron Man masks, no?
yeah.
Was it Pepper's mask?
No, I think he had one of Ultron's from Age of Ultron.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's what it was because I was trying to see what
It was broken too. I do remember that. But it was like a blue and gold design. That's why I thought it was Pepper's.
Rescue?
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. Like, but yeah,
But
it
it-
was one of Tony's designs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has that in there too.
That's
he had
cool.
something else there. I forgot what it was. But yeah, he had a lot of cool like. There's like a lot of cool little things like artifacts. Sometimes I get bored.
I get it. I get it. So, Professor Jaime,
Hello.
please tell us.
Who's that Pokemon?
There was a delay. I couldn't hit the button.
I was expecting the why are you gay again?
Julian.
Welcome back, guys, to Jaime's Pokedex. Like I said earlier, I was feeling a little toxic today, so I decided to choose a Pokemon that I feel is very, very toxic.
Okay.
It's coughing. Wheezing. And lastly, it's going to be Galarian Wheezing, which is a little bit different.
I don't know what
than
the
other
fuck
one.
that is.
Yeah.
What the fuck? He looks
That's
like
steampunk.
like
It's
a gentleman wheezy.
It's a Monopoly Wheezy.
I don't know what sound that makes.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, so it says Wheezing. It's from a different region where it
But how
evolves
does he
into
say
that
it?
one. He still says Wheezing the same way.
Like the same way, like
Yeah.
wheezy. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. I don't remember how exactly he says it, but it would be the same thing basically. He's just a variation of of the type because of a certain area that it's from.
Oh, he's rich, huh? He looks rich.
He looks rich. He's a rich Pokemon.
Very distinguished.
Yeah. So coughing is known as the poison gas Pokemon. It is National Pokedex number 109, and its typing is
Poison.
What do you think?
Fucking no.
It is poison. You got it right. Woo-hoo. It's a poison gas toxic Pokemon.
I'm good at this. The
Should've
farting
said toxic.
Pokemon.
It's funny you say that.
Type Jaime.
I was thinking Jose the whole time when I read this. Because
Wow.
I don't know you on that level, but I was just thinking, this is very.
You look like a gassy
You
individual.
look like a gassy. You drink a lot.
Oh yeah, all the drinking I do.
Were you here when I called him an alcoholic, thinking he was an alcoholic, even though I don't know why I thought that.
You?
I know. I
He
was
doesn't
like,
even like the taste of beer. He gets all squeamish about
Yeah.
it.
Really?
I make
Have
funny
you
faces.
ever seen him drink alcohol?
no, that's why I don't know why I just assumed he was an alcoholic.
If he drinks like beer, he's like.
That
He
is
does,
exactly what I do.
He does.
Like
that
she's not even
focus.
exaggerating.
No,
Oh my
he
God.
does. Like
I think that's with liquor.
he does
Liquor?
that. You do that face all the time.
Oh my god. See? So this is perfect for you. This is why.
Okay.
All right. In Pokemon Red and Blue, it says because it stores several kinds of toxic gases in its body, it is prone to exploding without warning.
Same.
In Pokemon Yellow, in hot places, its internal gases could expand and explode without any warning. Be very careful. In Pokemon Ruby, if coughing becomes agitated, it raises the toxicity of its internal gases and jets
Same.
them out from all over its body. The Pokemon. This
Just
Pokemon.
not a smile.
Were they too many words? I was saying them too fast.
Yeah, that's what happened.
No, they weren't words. I started getting jumbled. I'm sorry. This Pokemon may also
Megan's
overinflate.
brain short circuit.
She's like, "Was that a thing?"
Because I wasn't listening, and then
I
I tuned in,
activated
and
her.
I was like, "Did I forget English?"
Oh my god. This Pokemon may also overinflate its round body, then explode.
Same.
In Sword, its body is full of poisonous gas. It floats into garbage dumps, seeking out the fumes of raw, rotting trash. And then lastly, in Shield, it adores polluted air. Some claim that coughing used to be more plentiful in the Galar region than they are now, which is why eventually I'll talk about Galarian wheezing. So coughing does evolve. And there's two different forms of coughing, which you guys saw. There was wheezing, who it normally becomes everywhere. So coughing becomes wheezing at level 35. Regular wheezing everywhere else except for Galar. When you're in Galar, that's a region in Pokemon. It becomes Galarian wheezing, which is the top hat one that you saw.
Fancy.
It's Pikachu!
They're all Pikachu. Wheezing is also the poison gas Pokemon. Its national Pokedex, Pokédex is what I wrote, number 110, and it's also a poison type. So in Pokemon Red and Blue about regular wheezing, where two kinds of poison gases meet, two coughings can fuse into a wheezing over many years. That's why it has like a little head and a small, and a big head and a small head. And then there's this another
Same.
triplet.
So that is you.
Yeah. Full of poison gas. Got it. In Pokemon Gold, if one of the twin coughing inflates, the other one deflates. It constantly mixes its poisonous gases. Very.
At least it's
Jose.
not phallic.
I mean,
true.
Galarian wheezing kind of is. Ruby in Pokemon Ruby, wheezing loves.
Because of the hat.
I'll show you again. In Pokemon Ruby, wheezing loves the gases given off by the rotted kitchen garbage. These Pokemon will find a dirty, unkept house and make it its home. At night, when the people in the house are asleep, it will
I'll clean up. Okay,
it will
I
go
swear.
through the trash. It will go through the trash. Are you sure? No. You might have wheezings hiding in your.
Yeah, screw it. As
I
long
think
as they
he
pay
is
rent.
the
He is the
you
wheezing.
mean.
He just took over the place. In Pokemon Shield, it can't suck in air quite as well as Galarian wheezing, but the toxins it creates are more potent than those of the counterpart. And that's when we get into Galarian wheezing, which looks like the
fancy man.
The fancy man penis, yes.
It doesn't look like a penis.
With balls. It even has white stuff coming off the top of its head.
It doesn't look like a penis.
It doesn't. It's just pipes. This one's a little bit different. Galarian wheezing is not just poison; it's also a fairy type.
That was definitely going to be my guess.
Yeah, I didn't.
If you would have asked me, I didn't hear that. Look at me like that. Okay, so yeah, don't keep looking at me like that.
Poison types. I mean, fairy types are my favorite types, by the way. Can you tell?
I'm not surprised.
All right, in Pokemon Shield about Galarian wheezing, long ago during a time when droves of factories fouled the air with pollution, wheezing changed into this form for some reason. We don't really get an explanation as to why.
For some reason.
But in Pokemon Sword, it says the Pokemon can consume particles that contaminate the air. Instead of leaving droppings, it expels clean air.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
so fucking PC now. What?
This is a much later one too, yeah. So it's not poison anymore. It helps the environment.
Gotta be environmentally friendly.
In a few side notes, the air and gases absorbed will have toxins removed before being spewed out again from the top of Weezing's head. That's the pure air that you're seeing coming out of its
I'm
head.
gonna throw this coffee cup in the ocean.
You want more Weezings?
Right.
And then lastly, the toxins accumulated within Weezing's body form into concentrated poison gas clouds that leak out and drift around its mouth. So
Same.
that's so you see how you get the little mustache and everything. Those are the poison gases that
So
it's
cute.
created. You would like this one. I can
like
see
that
that.
one.
Yeah,
That's cute.
it's a fairy type too. So.
Oh my god.
But
It just looks like a little gentleman.
yeah, so that was coughing, wheezing, and Galarian wheezing for you guys this week. Because I like fairy types. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right. Learned so much.
Yes, so informed. Oh, I forgot to talk about a new Pokemon that we just learned about today. I can't tell
I've
if it's.
seen him before.
This is the first time it's ever come out. Did you see him this morning?
No.
Oh, okay.
She's really dialed into the Pokemon secret.
I feel like I've seen him before.
You know, I was telling Adolfo he does look like
The weasel.
No, he looks like this other Pokemon called Axew. It has like two little blades on the side of his mouth.
What's it called?
Axew,
Can you spell it for me?
AXEW.
I thought he looked like that water weasel. I don't know the weasel.
Floatzel and Weasel.
Yeah,
And Floatzel.
that's what I got.
Weasel lizard. Yeah, just this morning.
Yeah, that's what Jaime said. But
Axew, AXEU Pokemon.
Yeah. Okay.
No, not that one.
No.
Oh,
But okay, maybe the last
Evolution?
Evolution, maybe.
yeah.
Yeah, it might be the last evolution, but not the first one. Okay, well, fuck it.
New Pokemon.
I really
Newish.
thought he looks like I've seen him before. Maybe I jump on him.
There could be more Pokemon.
He lives in my dreams.
I mean, there are other Pokemon that could look like, but I can't like personally. Maybe he looks like the little. Have you ever seen when they do Substitute and there's like a little doll that pops out?
No.
Because to me it looks like that. Like that's what I thought. But his name is Cyclizer. Cyclizer.
He sounds gangster.
Cyclizer. So the interesting thing about it is that it kind of becomes like a motorcycle too, which is like the other.
That's fucking useful. All right.
You can just, and he's okay with you riding on him. So this is not like that. Stop.
I mean, that picture.
This is Pokemon too, but he looks like a motorcycle. They talked about it a little bit on. I actually got the information from their website. But it's called the Mount Pokemon. It's gonna be a dragon / normal type.
That was Megan's nickname in college.
My God, the Mount Pokemon.
I thought dragon / normal type.
Yeah. But it says a Pokemon that lives with humans, right? It says this Pokemon has lived in many households in the Paldea region since ancient times. That's so crazy.
It's nuts.
It has a mild disposition, and people riding Cyclizer are a very common sight. It appears Cyclizer don't mind being ridden because the warmth of a rider helps stave off the cold. And then about its body, it says a body optimized for running. Cycloser can sprint at over 70 miles per hour
Same.
while carrying a human. Can you carry a human too?
I mean, maybe. You know, I'm going to
Can we
drop me
try?
down to 65.
He
we-
can
can we try
barely
it?
walk.
You can barely carry yourself.
You don't know, man. You weren't there. You haven't seen my intense training.
Okay.
It's the trucks. It's extremely hard. Its extremely hard head and thick,
Same.
lithe tail are not only useful for maintaining balance and absorbing shocks while sprinting, they also provide effective ways to attack during battles. I know that sounded like a run-on sentence. It's the way it was written. It wasn't me. I didn't write this. It was from the Pokemon website. This is directly. But yeah, we got a new Pokemon this morning. It looks pretty cool. People speculate it might be like a pre-evolution to the
hell?
legendaries.
What
So
the hell's happening in Pokemon?
they're motorcycles now.
Like, it's fucking crazy.
Transformers.
We're in the future.
I guess.
Yeah.
It's a clean air vehicle.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
It's a lizard. It's not going to cause any, you know.
It has the Wheezy number 3 fucking attached to him to clean air.
Yeah.
But
Goes around cleaning air. That was it. Those were the Pokemon of the week for Jaime's Mondays. I like fairies.
Pikachu!
Yeah.
We got a surprising 2-for-1 today.
Yes. Well, 4-ish.
Technically.
Yeah. Got it.
You know what I mean.
Yeah, kind of.
All right. So, you guys have anything else to add?
No, I'm good.
Oh, that's our show. So, join us next week. We'll
Or
figure it
She-Hulk.
out. All right. Have a week.
Bye.
bye.